perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Hey guys, welcome back to Skyrim. This is Kaffeine Gaming, and we are at Winterhold. We freed, what was his name? Wait a minute. Orithorn, and found the 3 stolen books, and we're here to return them at this point.
I'm working on some very important research.
I honestly couldn't care less if you're working on some important research, because so am I.
I understand you're the one.
But,
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
So I guess, and it looks like, the orb has been brought here. I can't activate. Can you guys hear that humming? Yeah, it's humming.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Right, let's go return these books before we get any more pulled into this orb. I think we need to go... No, we're going upstairs. I thought we had to go downstairs, but I think that's downstairs from one of the other locations. Okay, I don't really want to activate that guy. Hey, so I brought your books for you.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here, I suppose you've earned these.
Okay, so we took the 3 books and we got, I think, another book from him. And I think the books are somewhere around here. Or maybe we can ask to read them. Long story short, basically, I read the book last time, and the orb, well, we don't know if it was the orb, but basically, Sarthal was buried alive, or like buried, and we don't know why, except for there was a power underneath it. And it's believed that the power needed to stay buried, so... Anyway, let's hope it's not this giant orb that's actually kind of, I don't know, that's weird. Anyway, you.
Chanting service. Always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Should I move?
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Alien, Tremor, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at
I don't like you. We're just gonna move over here.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Oh god.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately.
No.
Let's go.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college.
Oh?
More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Okay. Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the question.
I'm going to stab you.
You need to know. is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that
The
to
Dominion
happen
is
here.
not here. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, I have to follow him. Oh god.
Speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak
What?
to this
Why did you repeat?
monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be
Okay. You know, I don't think I like you. In fact, I know I don't like you. Where is the dude? Here he is.
Please do
What
not
you
be
learn
alarmed.
here will last you a
I
lifetime.
mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
Hey, what the heck? Hi.
It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
Everyone's like frozen
the
in
situation
time.
here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If it's this dangerous, then why don't you do something about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Okay, so what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused.
No, without a doubt.
Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Okay, I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Okay. Who is this?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Okay, so where can I find him?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college.
What?
Surely one of your colleagues must know his location.
Okay.
I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Is that it?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves.
Hey, I'm looking for somebody.
I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
No, we were having a conversation. Can I talk to you?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Have you ever heard of Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay, so apparently I need to go talk to Tolfter, because he's not going to tell me what's going on. So let's head on downstairs, apparently, because that's where we need to go. Okay, so it looks like we need to talk to... Why are you creeping in here, buddy?
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing it.
Have you ever heard of Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where is the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Okay, so it looks like
All right then.
we have to go down into the bottom? Going down? I'm not entirely certain. I'm sure glad there are arrows to tell us where we needed to go. Oh! We're gonna be going over here. And there is this random trapdoor that I sure as hell didn't notice. Alright, let's go. Alright. So we're taking Lydia with us, of course. She should be very useful here. We've got boots. Alright. And there's just plants growing down here. Empty wine bottle, huh? I'm sure this is a good place to be. Pretty sure. Well, that's creepy. Alright. Where does this lead us? Okay, we don't want to go quite in there. I think we want to continue going down. Pretty sure. So let's sneak our way down here. It looks like we have... Am I under attack? It sounds like I'm under attack. Oh god. I didn't- oh, well, sure! Well, that surprised me. Looks like we needed to go down here anyway. There's like a glowy staff here. Pretty sure this is telling me I'm going the right direction. The Min Dark. I think the best part about this is that since I didn't clear out the last area, I don't like this. Like, this is creeping me out, and we're going further into this. This sounds like a great idea. And by great idea, I mean, what even am I thinking? Who knew this was under the college? Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may answer.
Sithis, is that you? I have questions. So you're the Augur of Dunlane? Oh gosh.
That which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun.
What has already begun?
Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
And what is it that I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I'm not the first to come see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Unkano has sought my knowledge as well. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that could save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it.
Okay, go forth. Tell me. What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay, so it looks like we have problems, and the Thalmor's not... Come on, come in here. Get the hell out of my way. So now we have to make our way back. Uh-oh, you know, hang on a second. Thanks. Now we have to make our way back up. I'm guessing we're going to be facing off against some unfriendlies in here. What else is in this place? I don't actually know what else is down here. I feel like this might be a fun thing to explore if you don't have to at any other point, but for the sake of chest. Oh, I see. There's a chest down there. It's a normal chest, so there's probably nothing of interest in it in all honesty. But anyway, it's probably a fun place to explore if I wasn't on a quest. Basically, if you've been following along, I haven't really been deviating it too far away from each and every quest as I have been moving along. Now, here's the fun part about this. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, there's nothing in here. How to get back, because I jumped down from up there, so I think we have to explore a little bit. Huh, pretty sure we're gonna have to explore a little bit. And I think there's gonna be undead in here. Huh. I'm a little concerned about some of the weird things going on down here. Like, this can't be normal. Not even for the college. Oh hey, there are lightning bugs caught in this web. That's cool. Okay. We're gonna get to that in a second. What is this? Atronach Forge Manual. Nephew, I apologize that I cannot see you personally before you leave. The trip from Sardith Mora is treacherous this season, or I would have visited upon hearing the news. The Nords have a fine college at Winterhold that I am sure you will excel. You may know that I too attended there. I was quite the conjuration adept in my own day. I am sending you my notes on something called the Atronach Forge, a bit of a project of mine while at Winterhold. Mention nothing to the faculty, but allow your fellow pupils... But ask your fellow pupils about a place called the Midden. You will find the forge there. I fear a number of my notes are missing, scattered and lost in my travels around Skyrim. Perhaps you may stumble across these in your own adventures. The Atronach Forge offers few clues as to who built it, and even fewer as to how to unlock its full potential. Only through blind experimentation and a few singed eyebrows have I been able to understand its function. The forge is mostly a large dais, almost crude of make, and emblazoned with the traditional Daedric rune. An offering box is attached as well as a prominent lever. The dais also features a large setting which seems to set to receive some large spherical object. I've had no luck determining what this missing object may be, however, or what effect it may have on the efficiency of the forge. The forge is activated by placing certain items into the offering box and then pulling the lever. The forge consumes the items and conjures something upon the dais. The conjuration can be predicted reliably if the appropriate items are left in the box, but many combinations either have no effect or catastrophic reactions. Once I conjured a wild goat. Well, most of the goat, at least. Experimenting wildly with the forge is dangerous. I've recorded such recipes as I have discovered on the following pages. The simplest yet perhaps most hazardous stable recipe is that for a summoned Atronach. The conjured brutes will attack the first thing they see, however. Be ready for battle if you have reason to use these recipes. So if we want to conjure some of these, you have to mix their appropriate salts with a gemstone, and it actually comes with one. So this is... There's the offering box. There's a pedestal for something. I lack the required item. And yeah, this has got the Daedric symbol on it. So we should perhaps not play with this right now, because you know we're doing some stuff. But in the future, that might be something that we want to do. There are definitely spiders in here. Oh no, that is actually a frost. I'm sorry, Ice Wraith. I got distracted. Well, thanks for all the help there, Lydia. I don't see where its body went. It just vanished. I don't get a body this time. Okay. Well, that's fun. Let's see if we can't continue. What am I harvesting? Oh, there's bleeding crown underneath that corpse, I see. I honestly have a few questions about like what's going on in the midden here. Like, just a few questions. Alright, let's get out of here. Kind of creepy down here. Got a lot to do down here, but nothing that I am interested in at the moment. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the Archmage who's over here at the Eye of Mangus.
What you
Shut
learn
up.
here will last
I have important
It's a
information for
secret
you.
that the college is
Magnus.
Really? And what might that be?
Oh, we need to find the staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow
It's gonna be
up
me.
on this.
Bye. What should I do?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice.
It's not like I haven't like saved
This circlet once proved
Skyrim.
invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
like recently. You know, it's not like I went through and Fusrodalled all the weed into another dimension of death and doom. Anyway, we got a new thing. We got a Mage's Circlet, which increases our magicka by 60 points, actually. So the hood gives us an armor boost, which is the circlet obviously doesn't, which is kind of annoying, but you take what you can get, I guess. Did I not receive something like earlier? Oh, was that a book? I received... Yes, actually I received this book right here. Oh, our restoration increased. So there we have it. Actually, very useful. Let's go find that other person that he mentioned. She seems to be snoozing this fine. Nope. Avoid the Thalmor. Just avoid him. They already tried to kill you once during this game. Let's not do it again.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running.
Do you know anything about the staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a
We might
closet
have.
somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Don't worry. If there's anything about the ruins or other things of Skyrim, it's probably that they're already dead. So you probably don't really have to worry about it all that much. Seriously, why do people always die when they go into ruins? Okay, so we are going to want to head there. That location... is... Oh gosh, it's in the mountains over here. We have not really explored anything over here. So I think the best place to... I think the best might be Windhelm, to go through this little river area here and then head inwards, going past Kynesgrove. So I'm gonna just head over and start meandering, and we'll see how we do. So I'll see you after the cut, obviously. All right, welcome to the outskirts of the wherever the heck we're going. I have no idea what this is for. I have absolutely no idea what this is for. So we did, in fact, make it, though. Just kind of looking around, seeing if we're going to be facing off against anybody here. Falmore, Forsworn. I don't think the Forsworn are over here. I think that's the other half of the map. It's a bit light outside for the Falmore to be wandering around. Looks like we don't have anybody out here that we're going to be contending with. Really? I would have never noticed. Looks like things did not go great, though, as we've already got one adventurer down. But next time we're going to start going through Muzlift. I think there's like a lot of puzzles and stuff in this one because it's like a story mission. So I hope you guys are ready for that, and I'll see you guys then.